All right, how do I look?
You look fine.
How's my hair?
It's perfect. Oh, I'm sorry. You look amazing. Are you ready?
I hate you. All right, cool. Yeah. I feel so awkward. Okay, cool.
So we did coffee and cameras a few months back.
Yes.
And one of the older episodes, and I cut them up into like the little sips and snips that we do. And I released the one and I called it Marketing That Makes You Go, What? Basically, it talks about us driving down the highway and seeing these billboards that makes us go, what the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
So we got a question. This is dealing with marketing that makes you stop what you're doing. It might not even be related to the actual business or brand, but it just makes you stop and go, what the hell am I looking at? The question is on the subject of the video. Do you think doing too much what type marketing can have a negative effect where your product becomes undesirable and people are only interested in the ad?
I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I can't think of an example. Can you?
It depends on the people. So like, we're big fans of Liquid Death's marketing. I love Liquid Death.
Aren't you wearing their sweatshirts right now?
I'm wearing the sweater right now. I love their product too, and I love what they stand for, but I can understand if people just want that humorous type of commercial and they're not gonna buy the...
Like, I don't buy Liquid Death, but I love their commercial.
But are you turned off from the product?
No, not at all. I just can't afford it.
Yeah, right. Like, can that type of marketing, that like, what the hell is going on marketing, actually turn you off from the product?
I guess it could, especially if it's too often, like before I paid for YouTube Premium, you know, the same commercial over and over again, it could get annoying no matter how cute the commercial is.
That's true.
So if you're talking about like the amount of times I have to watch it, I might be bored or annoyed or whatever, but I can't think of, if I like the commercial and I don't buy the product, I don't see how that would be a turnoff unless...
But like
the other way around, it would be a turnoff.
What do you mean?
Like if I liked the commercial and bought the product and then I didn't like the product, then everything would be meaningless.
Well, right. Then you're turned off from the
exactly.
whole brand in general. But I think what he's saying is, let's take, for instance, the Restore.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
You see their billboards constantly. It's Brian Urlacher, always. Can you see that so much that literally it makes you go, I don't want anything to do with you?
Perhaps, because you can't avoid that. And like all you do is just like, now they're multiplying, there's like more and more. I just saw a billboard that used the Brian Urlacher commercial as a joke. It was like, we might not be able to restore hair, but we can sell you a Ford. And I think it was Golf Mill Ford.
That's funny.
So because it was like literally right after the Urlacher billboard. So I'm like, okay, so they're being funny because they're playing off of, you know, because everybody knows that. So I mean, I don't buy, you know, hair restoration products.
Right.
And I guess if I had to, if I was looking for, like my husband says, hey, do some research, what I would think of that, but I would probably still do the research. I wouldn't just go because I'm familiar with them. But I don't think it would turn me off if it was the right product, even though I'm not a fan of the whole billboard thing.
Okay, that's something I would never buy.
Wine.
Okay, fantastic.
Wine.
Now, I'm not a big wine fan. I'm not a big drinker in general, but I do like ice wine. I will always try wine, hoping that it tastes hopefully similar to ice wine.
Gotcha.
So what if we find a wine
that
their ads are amazing, like Ryan Reynolds Aviator Gin level amazing. And I so am interested in the commercials themselves. I love the commercials, but I'm turned off by the wine itself just because I think it's overkill. Like, I'm so inundated with that funny that I want to watch the next commercial, but I want nothing to do. Basically, it would turn me off from the actual product.
Really, it would?
See,
even
I
if
don't
you
know.
liked it?
I'm trying to make an example here.
No, I don't think so. Honestly, no.
Because I always like playing devil's advocate in this situation. I like seeing both sides of the fence.
Like, I think if it was overdone, yes. Like, remember the old, look at those low rates, the Chicago Eagle Man commercial.
Eagle Man.
What's that?
Do you have insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
So in the beginning, that was really, really annoying and stupid.
Right.
And then it became funny.
Yeah.
And the longer it went on, the funnier it was.
That's true.
Then, you know, it became part of the pop culture, at least in the Midwest.
I've got something for you.
Oh,
Wow, look at those low rates.
Or like the Victory Auto Wreckers, you know. So it's like, yeah, it was a little annoying, but like, you know, it's funny.
Yeah, Victory Auto Wreckers, just for grins and giggles, they never updated their commercial for like 20 years.
No, they didn't need to. You had that memorized, yeah.
That old car might be worth money. Call Victory Auto Wreckers at 860-2000 for a quote. And you might get cash on the spot or save money by fixing up your car with used parts.
I just remember the guy opening the
And the
car
door
door and the
falling off,
door
and they're
falling off. Yes.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
A legendary Chicago area business made the announcement that they would be closing their doors forever. Kyle Weisner, the owner of Victory Auto Wreckers, told me it was just time to shut down and take life a little easier. Victory's been in business since 1945.
It's a good question, but I'm not finding a way to say no. Because like, even if I still love the commercials, even if the commercials or the billboards or whatever still make me go, what? Like, this is crazy, I wanna know more.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll turn me off from the product so much, but I'm wondering, when does the spectacle of the marketing overshadow the product itself?
That might be a better question, that it overshadows the product or the product doesn't live up to the hype or something like that.
Well, I mean, I think that's the worry.
Yeah.
Because if you have the hype, I mean, you and I have talked about hype before, and my big belief of hype is you better back it up.
Yep.
And if you can't back it up, I got nothing for you, man.
Nah, I can't do nothing for you, man.
White Claw drink.
You like those.
You think I like those. I drink
because
those.
you're a white woman.
No, I don't like them. I hate the way they taste. But
Yeah, they're
they were
gross.
so available everywhere and everybody was drinking it and everybody was like the commercials. I don't like it.
No kidding.
Yes, I don't. Just like I didn't like Zima in the 90s, I didn't like it. It tastes the same. It's candy drink. That's why you liked it. Yes.
Fat kid.
Okay, right. They still have Zima if you want it,
Oh,
by
good.
the way.
Alcoholic sugar.
So yeah, like I was very disappointed the first time I tried it because I saw everybody drinking it at all the weddings, like all the, you know.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
And then I'm like, ooh, let me go buy it, you know, like on my day off. And then I'm like, wow, this is what they were excited about. I'd rather have a beer, you know.
Okay. Do you see something in White Claw in their marketing? Like, have you seen any marketing for White Claw?
I couldn't think of one freaking commercial.
I can't either. Like, literally the
but
only.
I know there has to be some.
There has to be.
Listen to this. White Claw reinvented vodka to be so smooth it had to reinvent how to even talk about it. It's smoother than smooth. It's the world's smoothest vodka.
But the only way I've ever seen it is at events.
Yes.
And people just have it.
Yes. Like every girl between the ages of 21 and 35.
Every girl between the ages of 16 and 35.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You believe that?
Yes,
But
you see
like,
it everywhere.
I mean, the branding is spot on, and we're not branding people, but like it is gorgeous. The can is gorgeous.
Yes.
The box is gorgeous.
Yes.
Who does that?
And they're usually on sale, so I picked some up. I'm like, okay, let's get this straight though. I will drink it if there's nothing else. It's like I'm not gonna say
So
no to
it's
alcohol.
not like you're not gonna say no. Like I'm a big pop drinker. I like Diet Pop.
Yeah.
But there's some pop I'm like, no way. Like I won't drink Diet Coke or Pepsi.
If I'm at a party and all they have is like Guinness or White Claw, I'm gonna go for the White Claw.
Over Guinness.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's interesting. Marketing that would overshadow the actual product. I'm trying to think, like, is there an example of this that you can think of that was like the commercial or the billboard or the magazine spread?
How would it overshadow? That's the thing though.
Yeah.
It wouldn't overshadow because if you're thinking of the marketing, it's working.
Right.
So not living up to the hype is the only way I could see it being negative.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jason from the future. Basically, I was editing this and it dawned on me that even though I mentioned it in the actual video, when Ryan Reynolds bought Aviation Gin and took over the gin company and took over all the marketing from it, he made some of the best commercials I've ever seen.
The reason some people don't drink gin is that strong juniper taste. So, after apologizing to each berry individually, we beat the living hell out of them.
Hilda hit it right on the head. The biggest negative, how the marketing can overshadow a product. The Aviation Gin is one of my favorite examples because I don't know anyone who enjoys it. And I'm sure there are people out there, there's always a fandom for everything. And one of my big beliefs is don't yuck someone's yum. Do you like aviation gin? Have you tried it? I tried it. I actually went out and bought aviation gin because of the commercial, because I liked it so much. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. Now, granted, I'm not a big gin drinker, but my wife is. That's her drink of choice. And she tried it and she said it was garbage. We had about that much of it and then it just sat around forever. You know, just like Hilda said, it's that buildup of anticipation because the marketing's so good that you want the product to be good. So on that note, I really want to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments what brands out there are doing such great, amazing marketing, but the product is just meh. Whether it let you down because of the marketing or the product just isn't good to begin with, what marketing overshadows the product so much that it actually dampens the brand? All right, back to you, Jason.
Like, you're all excited for the product,
Yeah.
but then you try it and you're like, oh man, that sucks.
And the product doesn't live up to the hype. And you were saying earlier, if you have a negative association with the actual product, your association with their marketing also dips.
Yes.
Even if it's funny or entertaining, it can still...
I love the Clydesdale commercials for Budweiser and all that. I hate Budweiser. Like, I'll try it once a decade just to be like, do I still hate it? I still hate it.
Okay.
I love the commercials.
You still like them though?
The commercials.
Okay, so
Not the product.
that's a great example
Yeah,
of
okay.
it overshadowing the product, at least for your taste buds.
For my taste buds, and that's what it's an individual question.
I think all marketing is an individual because there is nothing that spreads to everybody.
Yeah, and especially when they brought in the dog one year, they had the horse and the dog had a thing, not a weird thing, just like a friendship, you know.
I missed that Super Bowl.
This year they're bringing it back, so I'm actually making a plan to sit down to watch the Super Bowl commercials.
Are you really?
Yes, I love Super Bowl. Sorry, the big game. So I mean, I'll look at the football every once in a while to see what they're doing with football. Yes.
Come on, football, do a football.
Come on, football, go, go.
They're running it back and forth, whatever.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's
it's
enough
like,
for me too, and I played it.
But then I'm like, hey, you know, halftime and all the commercials. So I'm excited that they're bringing back the Clydesdales.
Okay. So that's a perfect example of that the marketing overshadows the product. I was gonna say like Dollar Shave Club.
What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door.
Their product is a razor. Okay, cool.
Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great.
Yeah.
But their marketing is amazingly funny, or drops.
Yes.
I'm Jonathan Proper, CEO of Drops.com, and I'm here to give you the naked truth.
Now, I don't dislike drops. We actually bought them. We use them for dishwashing and for clothes.
Okay.
And they're fun, they're easy. It's nice that, you know, I know everything is biodegradable.
Yes.
Like, it's not just shitty chemicals.
Yes.
But at the same time, I think their marketing is really good and I will happily watch more, but I'm not excited to go buy more drops. Like, drops is expensive compared to normal detergent.
Yeah, exactly.
I will happily go back to my other detergent because at the end of the day, if I'm saving $10 per box, like per order, sometimes that over trumps the need to help the universe. And that's a shitty thing to say, but
I mean, but
it depends on the month.
You're exactly, and that's the thing. You know, it's like if you're not starving that month and you have extra money, you know,
then do the right thing.
Yes, exactly. But I haven't bought like a big thing of Tide in I don't know how long since, you know, I like Amazon has not necessarily the drops, but like just like the little sheets of paper that you just throw in there and it's like detergent.
I've never heard of this.
Oh my God, I gotta send you a link.
Oh my God.
So it looks like dryer sheets.
Yeah.
But it's detergent.
How'd you find it? Was there like a commercial for it?
No, I think from the drops commercial, I started researching it, like, you know, biodegradable or like, I don't want to buy the 5-gallon thing and pay like $20 when I can buy the tiny thing, still pay $20, but I'm saving the environment.
And you're not taking up so much shelf space.
And not to mention the shipping and everything, you know, so.
The concern is more about, does the marketing overshadow the product? And it can.
Yes.
It definitely can. In your case, it's the Budweiser. In my case, it's easily Dollar Shave Club, but that's just quick.
How did it overshadow it?
Because I could talk about the commercial all day about why I like it. I don't give two shits about having a razor. I don't have
so you've never used it?
True. But I don't care to. I don't like razor shaving. I buzz.
Yes.
I buzz. So, I mean.
But would you recommend it to somebody who wants a razor shave?
I would recommend it, the idea of it. I'd be like, here's a subscription-based service for razor blades.
Okay.
But I can't recommend it based on quality just because of the commercial. The commercial is funny. The marketing of it is humorous and endearing to me because they're not taking themselves wholeheartedly seriously and professionally, and that touches me.
Right.
But I can't recommend it based on something I don't know.
So you can't recommend it because you're not familiar with it.
Right. Yeah, very good example.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't really think of marketing that overshadows the product. I can think of product that overshadows the marketing all day. Like Dr. Pepper, their marketing is garbage. I don't understand. For the last 6 years, all they've been doing is marketing toward football.
Okay.
That's it.
So you being the biggest Dr. Pepper fan I've ever met, why are you not making a cool Dr. Pepper commercial, putting it out there and be like, this is how you do it, Dr. Pepper?
I think I'm going
Hit
to.
me up.
I think that this year we might as well just fucking start doing some fun stuff. Like why?
Yeah.
Why
let's
worry? It's a spec ad. Let's have some fun.
Let's fun.
Let's fun.
And don't forget the have part too. The let's have fun. Edit that out, okay?
All right, guys. I've been Jason from Eo7 Media.
And I think I've been Hilda sometimes.
I'm really glad that you still think that. I'm glad there's still that connection.
Well, some days it's not Hilda. Some days it's like you don't want to know.
Hey, oddly. Oddle. Hey guys, we're Eo7 Media.
Okay, bye.
I'm thinking what if a mustard company? This is just
a mustard
company. A mustard company.
Okay.
What if a mustard company made really great commercials?
Yeah.
But because the commercials were so great, I don't want to go out and buy mustard. I'm not going to go out and buy mustard. Okay.
Ever?
I'm saying. I meant just something. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is something I'm never going to buy?
Wine.
Oh. Okay. Fantastic.
Wine.